I had a message. I can't get a preach here. I'm going to come back. On the pandemic. What the coming global pandemic. Pestilence, the fourth seal. God for severe judgment. We introduced it already. But here I'm showing you. They get into this dimension, and they're not going back into the fifth to live. That is a place, a refuge. That is a hideout. If we get in trouble here, we scamper to the bomb shelter, and we back in the fifth. And when they come here out of glory, the insect-born bodies, and they have all the weapons of mass destruction. But the people they're fighting is in glorified bodies. Armageddon, we in glorified bodies, but they're still in sex-born bodies. And we have a body, and we have a seal that no sickness can touch us. Death can't touch us. No bomb can destroy us. We're indestructible. The elements they use to make the bomb, we have power over them elements. So what happened? They're in a vulnerable state because in that six-born body they're in, and the weapons they built to destroy, they're not even safe in that body. So they want to lose the virus and keep the antidote for themselves. And kill those who are the antidote. And that's the protection. That's the intelligence. And that antidote that they make, but that God chemical, but Satan can't create. And God can, one word, and God withdraw everything like that is. Didn't God say, no rain on you? You're too bad. 3.5 years. That's God own, God withdraw it. What did God do for Adam in the beginning? Curse be the earth. What did he do with Cain? Curse be the earth. By one word, the whole world has collapsed. The war will last no time. The war could only last as long as God chooses to let it last. Because they don't know such a race. That's why he wish you could stop the rapture tonight. He wish you could stop the change tonight. He wish you could stop the revelation tonight. He might be able to withhold your natural bread. He might be able to starve you with your natural water. He might be able to shut down your children, can't go to school. He might be able to take your building, can't go to church. But he can't stop the revelation. He can't stop somebody getting the Holy Ghost. Because if God doing that, God is the only divine revealer, and God is baptized in the Holy Ghost. And Satan has stopped God, and that's God's plan to bring in every elect before he closes the door. Because he's the author and the finisher. Fifth seal opens what? Where we go after we die. A dimension when the earthly journey is over. What condition we are in there. What robe that we receive. Are we naked or are we clothed? What resurrection we come up in? What section of the book that we're in? Because you have been a certain section of the book to come up in a certain resurrection. Depending on what resurrection you come up in, it will determine what body you have and what your condition is after that. You get that? I just put it because of the tape. You listen back, you get it after. The bottomless pit, fifth trumpet, and next dimension. Fifth seal, sixth dimension. Fifth trumpet, fifth dimension. Regions of the lost. Hell, Lucifer and his fallen angels. How art thou, fallen from heaven, Lucifer? It's 5 high wheels. What it was? Disembodied spirits. Departed dead. Outside of Christ. But all of them, they have a nature. Every one of them demons that was loose, they want a body. When they leave that dimension, they come here to inhabit the bodies of the people that is blotted out. Catch it. There's bodies waiting here for them when the key is given to them to open that dimension and loose them from that dimensional prison. Oh. And my best thoughts here. Listen to it. Listen to it. And my best thoughts here. They couldn't come out of that prison because they were fixed within a boundary. Remember Solomon? Solomon said, before Solomon came into his kingdom, he set a boundary for Shimei. He set him within that boundary and he held him there. And he's not supposed to leave that. Is that right? And then Solomon entered into his glory, the son of David. At the end of the seventh age, at the end of the 7,000 years, at the end of the seventh day, what is happening? Lucifer is being loose from a prison to do what? Deceive the nations. What happened at the end of the seventh age? The bottomless pit opened. He's loose from there to do what? Deceive the nations, denominations. A key is given them to do what? Free themselves. Where they're bound in a dimensional prison, bound by chains. And when they loosen those chains, they can leave that dimension and come into the next dimension where there's a body waiting for them. What are they coming into the dimension and coming into our body for? To reign with their king on his throne over his kingdom. Is Lucifer going to be enthroned? Is Rome going to rule the whole world? Is Satan going to be the incarnate flesh? On his coronation day? Is that what Satan and God's evil age is? Is his subjects going to reign with him? His Eve in his Eden? His world council churches? Then what about us? Revelation 10:1. Another mighty angel come down, descend. What did I tell you? What the Holy Spirit broke Easter Sunday morning. You know the Holy Spirit broke Easter Sunday morning? In that sunrise service? He came with the keys of hell and death. To bring us out into glorification. I say, I declare to you that that book was them keys. That open book was them keys. Why? 7 times of my mystery to be changed and put on immortality. Is that right? That there will be a people in this age, at the end of the 7th age, who will defy death. Who will go into a new civilization. Is that right? Is there a body waiting for us? Are we trapped in time in a dimension here? Bound by chains of gravity in a dimensional prison? But has God opened a mystery? Has a key been given to us to open the word, to come to faith for rapture and grace, to be loose from the chains of gravitation, to go into the next dimension? Is there bodies waiting for us there? That's right. Hallelujah! There's body waiting for us there. Do you have a body waiting for you? Can you get to that body without you being loose from this prison? Can you be loose from this prison without keeping open to put back on immortality? Without the seals being open in the book, could there be a living people in this earth without the seals being open? Is that possible? Can't be. You say Elijah did it. I prove to you. Go back and hear Jephthah from Jeroboam to Jezebel. Elijah back there represent Elijah here. Elijah repaired the altar, even sacrifice represent that here. Elijah opened up the heaven and bring the rain with a cloud, represent that here. Enoch built a pyramid, 7 of the king chamber, represent this here. something is open. You know what's happening? To loose us from this dimensional prison. Satan have nothing original. Satan have nothing original. Satan is only copying what God is doing. When we leave this dimension and go to our body, our glorified body, is that so we can reign with our king over his Eden? Is our king coming to take a throne in this hour? You will sit in my throne as I overcame and sat on my father's throne? Is Lucifer coming to sit on a throne too? But a key was given to him to do what? Loose his, who is bound in a dimension. And he empty out the regions. And here, he's going to empty out paradise. Our king going to empty out paradise. And we're going to pick up bodies. To do what? Reign with our king on the earth. Because he said, I will be like God. You love him? How great is our God? Isn't the Bible a precious book? Isn't these truths? Like I tell you Sunday, when we think, friends, we sit and realize what the opening of the word is. How the message is becoming so glorious. But that is what is changing us. That fifth age, out of the age, come the seal. The ones who was going to walk in white, on that fifth seal on that altar, they was in white robe. Is that right? He saw them restored to you in white. Not under the marker altar, on another altar, where the bride is. Then they can't leave that dimension. They come here to pick up their bodies, but there are bodies waiting here for them. It's in the dust of the earth. And they'll come pick up them bodies, because why? They're going to reign with him in his kingdom on this earth. And Lucifer, Revelation 9:1 and Revelation 10:1, the two trees. One lift his hand and swear by time and times and half a time. The other one standing by the Hiddekel River. And the next one by the Euphrates River. Revelation 9:1 by the Euphrates River. Revelation 10:1, which is Daniel 12, by the Hiddekel River. Hiddekel and Euphrates went through Eden, where the two trees was. These two angels, life and death. And this angel is only a perversion of the word. The tree of knowledge is what? Only a perversion. What is the lie? The true perversion. What is he doing? Impersonating what God is doing. You have nothing original. Can you also see how this proves this is the hour for the rapture? Because for Satan to loose them and to take on bodies is for him to be enthroned. So Rome hold the wealth of the world and rule the world. But that could only happen after the bride goes. And when you see him doing that, then is the Holy Ghost coming down into bodies too? Is God becoming incarnate in his church? They're coming through the Antichrist, the false prophet, and the beast, becoming incarnate. Think of it. Nicolaitanism, Balaamism, and Doctrine of Jezebel. Three-stage organization. Christ has been incarnate through justification, sanctification, and the baptism of the Holy Spirit. It's happening. God becoming flesh. Satan becoming flesh. Children of light, children of darkness. We mature, tears mature. Side by side. Oh my. I want to go.